Eyes front, we begin. Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you. I do not consider this an effective use of resources. What do I know? Have at it. Don't listen to the fish. Papa must believe this aids in conditioning, I suppose. Yes, that's it. Gather round now. I have much to impart.
I wanted them organized. They're organizing. Void preserve us.
Now, let us review. In our time thus far, you have both done, better than expected.
Mr. Confident, isn't he? Very polished. I didn't see him helping.
Yeah. But then, there's more for us to do.
Right.
However, some of us are still allowing the past to exert undue influence upon our minds. Minds Papa gifted to us in order that we might aid in the fulfillment of his grand and masterful plan. Of which our dear friend Min's unfortunate passing was a tragic component.
You okay, Mr. Fishinachi?
What? Yes. Please do not interrupt.
Well, I'm sure it'll work out wonderfully.
Mr. Tagfer? Mr. Tagfer? You look mad. Why are you mad, Mr. Tagfer? Huh? Mr. Tagfer? Why are you mad?
You understand what is required of you, yes?
One must make the best of things. The backroom boys have been beavering away in your absence. Slow progress is still progress.
There's something wrong with the story of what happened to us? Something off. Something fishy.
Oh, hey. You want a bang make flat? A loud sleepy maker? You know, make 'em go floppy. Shouty shouty. Words. Ooh, conversation. Who goes first?
Bird. Papa's plan, the fish says. All of this to his design. But how could Papa have known it would go down like this? Us getting smart. Min. Unless he had some hand in it. But Papa's trip to the void went bad as well, right? That wasn't planned. Or else he wouldn't be so rushed and panicked. Maybe Papa screwed up. Maybe this was all an accident. Lloyd put me in charge of getting you into the Netracells. I'm thinking maybe there's something in there that might give us a clue to why this all had to happen. Or at least smash or steal something the dirtbag that did this to us cares about. A Serbalite's gotta have some hope, right?
I do not consider this an effective use of resources. What do I know? Have at it. Don't listen to the fish. Now take your sweetie and run along.
Mr. Fishinacci? Mr. Fishinacci? Mr. Fishinacci? Mr. Fishinacci! Mr. Tagfer's been bumping his head against that pipe a lot. I mean, a lot. Mr. Fishinacci! Why is Mr. Tagfer
I
bumping
don't
his...
bloody know! I don't know, Bird 3. I'm... Tagfer? One couldn't help but notice your behavior taking on an idiosyncratic bent off late. Is everything quite all right? Tagfer? Tagfer?
What reason would I have to think everything isn't quite all right? Should I rephrase?
I merely wish to comfort you, to aid you, if I can, in this, the moment of your grief.
Another word.
Oh, I've had quite enough of this. You are not the only one here dealing with the horrors that besieged us in that accursed bell. The fears, the nightmares, the guilt.
What would any of us have to feel guilty about? Fibonacci?
Papa saw promise in you. I shall strive to do the same.
Now that you're here, Tenno, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
I feel sorry for Bird. Who, me?
Can I help? I can work. Fingers are weird. They're just there.
Oh, yes, what was? You are my ally, yet a friend. You understand the tortures of the soul, the manner in which Papa has set aside certain things for you. All right, there you go. Back to work. Stop him! Stop him! Anyone! He's lost his mind! Oh, by the void! He's killed me!
Stop! Stop!
I'm leaking. I'm leaking.
You're fine. What in blazes?
What the hell do you care? You put us in that bell. You watched as she...
I saved your lives! Do you really think Albrecht thought to freeze you? To preserve you? That was me! In the hope that we might find a cure for...
For void exposure.
Then that means
The clock's still ticking. We're gonna die.
I'm working on it.
I don't care. I want the fish.
What?
He did it! He killed her! He killed Min!
What? I just told you that you're going to... Hold on a minute. The specimen... Min was lost to the void.
Vented to the void! By him!
Why would...
To save himself! Or so the coward thought! Tell them! Tell them what you did! The void had penetrated the bell. It was in there with us. Before it started talking, though, it made us smart enough to understand it. And that's when Fibonacci here lost his shit. Panicked. Tried to get it out by blowing the seal. Min was closest when it popped.
After the monitors failed, Albrecht wondered how you all came to be exposed to that degree. Fibonacci?
His name isn't Fibonacci. Of the four of us, he's the only one without a name. Aren't you, mate? Weren't even part of the group. Didn't even get a label. A late addition is all he was. An afterthought. A fish. Why name something too stupid to hold a memory for longer than 15 seconds?
I want to hear what...
He's killed me! You've killed us! All of us!
Papa.
Forever kissing the fist that beats you. Papa? Papa is a stinking liar. Min and I were the last Surfalites. But Albrecht didn't see our species as having worth. We were just one more component in one more experiment, and Papa didn't think much of the results. So, tag for disposal. That was us. Both of us were tag for. But I won't let her go on with that. I gave her something better. She's Min. We were never meant to be here. We only ever had each other. And now, not even that. Papa? Papa? Spineless, void-damned Albrecht. I want to find him as bad as you do. And you'll know when I do. Because his head's going right in your stinking tank.
I never meant to. Lloyd. You can't imagine what it was like. To suddenly exist is horror enough, but to suddenly exist, to comprehend so much, only to be faced with extinction. I'm sorry.
Walk, 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 walk.
What do you think? Are you quite sure? I mean, the threat, you know.
Come on. Let's at least pretend this mess can still work. Ah, Tenno. I forget what one is meant to do with company.
What?
Hey.
You have stood with us within this benighted valley, besieged and friendless as we are. Spoiled for choice, I'd say. I do hope you find that useful.
All right. Tagfer? Fibonacci?
Listen, I can work with the fish. The murmur has to be kept in check.
Tagfer,
Like it or not, the fish is more clued in to Albrecht's diseased brain than I could ever be. If I'm going to find that prick, I need the fish.
Tagfer, you won't regret this. I promise.
Goes to show, fish. You ain't as smart as you'd like. And your promises are shit. I already do.
He made you a widow, but he made me a murderer!
Hey! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! If this is smart, I want to be dumb. Yell, 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 yell! Hit and hurt and hurt! We lost it all. We lost green and run and food want and smell follow and sky blue and min. And all we got for all that losing are these big brains. Big brains in each other. And you want to lose that too. Brains by being dumb and each other by throwing us away. We're all we got. Nobody knows what it's like being us. Nobody but us. You're not mad at each other. You're mad at you. You can't hurt everything that hurt you. Sometimes things just hurt. Sometimes things not wrong. Sometimes things just are. We're all we have left. And you want that to die too. Knock it off!
The scene rises. The light fails. Lovers cling to each other and children cling to us. The moment we cease to hold each other, the moment we break faith with one another, the sea engulfs us. And the light goes out.
What's that?
Something from Albrecht's library.
No. I mean, what's that? You don't look right. Shit. Neither do I. Lloyd?
Your color. The void sickness is advancing. Remaking you the way the murmur remakes everything.
Lloyd?
I'm close to a means to reverse the process. I think.
You think?
I need to return to my instruments. Forgive me.
Bird 3.
Three.
Bird? Hey. Bird?
The enemy shall not find us wanting. Once more, unto the breach!
One must make the best of things. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
That bird. Not as dumb as the fish thinks. As far as I can see, he's the only one really coming to grips with what we are now. Oh, sorry. Short of breath. Better now. What'll it be? No.
Hey, can I help? I can help. Woof, room got spinny. Okay, what do you need? I may not be able to see sky blue no more, but it makes me feel good to help you protect it. How may I be of assistance? Rock, crap, rock.
Splendid. Lloyd! Lloyd is prepared for us to undergo treatment. Cornucopia. With my compliments.
The chamber is sealed. Prepare for saturation. I've done all I can. Increasing saturation! Their levels of decay aren't shifting. Pushing to maximum! I'm sorry. I tried. I daren't open the chamber. The radiation in you. I don't know what.
Is there nothing?
We're done, fish. No point in howling about it.
Just gonna sit down. Will we be like men now?
We'll all get to meet her, Bird. Don't you worry about nothing. You can talk her ear off, and she'll love you for it. Bird? Bird?
Dagfa.
It's not your fault, Fib. We just played the hand we were dealt as best we could. Not your fault. None of our fault. Fib? So long, fish. Lloyd, you did good.
Bad comedy. Their void contamination levels are dropping. Of course. Huzzah. At least I'll be able to bury... Their contamination levels haven't dropped. They've... alchemized. You were dead.
I guess it didn't take. But there's definitely some weird crap going on with us right now. You want to explain this? We're...
Incandescent. Some kind of chromatic volatility? A side effect of void and anti-void and something I can't quite identify. A reaction that saved your lives, but did that.
I look ridiculous.
We look beautiful.
We look purple.
Not me. I want to be yellow.
Good grief.
How did he do that?
I wanna be red.
Whoa.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm still purple.
Everything's green, so everything's clean. Let's get you out of there.
Everything is not green. Void. I'm green. I'm green. Together again. What tremendous designs do you dream of? I think I'd look rather spiffing with a moustache. A consummate triumph. Well, the fins on this.
Come on. Let's at least... When the grandchildren were still very small, Kalimos fell sick. I did what I could, but there seemed to be no hope. Albrecht took Kalimos away, out of our sight. He told us she was recovering, and mustn't be disturbed. And one bright morning, Kalimos came running up to greet us. All better. I often wondered if he simply cloned her, and the original had died. If he did, he never gave any sign of it. So far as Albrecht was concerned, Kalimos was Kalimos. I'm glad the Cavia made it, Tenno. I couldn't help Kalimos, but we saved them, didn't we? If enough people bang their heads on the same brick wall for long enough, it will fall down. Fibonacci cheats at Comey, you know. He thinks I haven't noticed. Inferior human brain and all that. When what was left of my Albrecht came crawling back from the void, I swore I would take care of him forever. I will be honored to do the same for you. I am going to see him again one day, Tenno. It is decided. I helped chart mankind's path to the stars, and now I am half zookeeper, half shopkeeper. How perverse fate can be. I talk and talk of changing the past, but Tagfer has swallowed his own unthinkable grief for the sake of our common survival. That creature is a better man than I. It's wonderful to see you, Tenno.
Another day, another Netracell, another poke in the eye for the mother hugger that consigned us to this mess. Come on, let's roll. Hey, listen. Thanks for, well, giving us a purpose. Stopping us breaking apart. Better to be alone together, right? The last little while has been the, well, happiest is a stretch, but least miserable I've been since all this happened. We all owe you for saving what little we had left. But just so we're clear, when we find Albrecht, the old man is mine. Even if I have to go through Lloyd to get to him. Decisions, decisions. If she could see me now. Hi. What'll it be?
Let me know if I can help. Listen, I only been thinking for a little while, and I think I might have been dead there for a bit, so maybe I'm not doing it right, but I know I'd have been dead for more than a bit if it wasn't for you. So anytime you want to go in that chamber and get irradiated and then killed and then come back as a rainbow like we did, I'll ask Mr. Lloyd to put it back together, and I'll be the one pulling the lever on ya. That's what they call returning a favor, I think. Anything for you, pal. You're a regular bird 4. Oh, feathers changing. What season is it now? Oh, me like. Spiffy.
A new day dawns. Let
Tenno,
us to work.
I do wish my Albrecht could have met you. What news of the family, Tenno? I miss them all so very, very much. I helped chart mankind's path to the stars, and now